Just shut the up and just live in Edmonton peacefully. Bake your little donuts every single day. Feed your little baby Ian. He's about to eat solids. I'm so happy for him. Yeah, he's about to turn into solid food. I'm so happy for Ian. His season is almost over. The day that you got it, how your day was past your birthday, what Ian did say to you, and then you call me creepy for knowing those details. What?
Yes! Yes, you are fucking creepy. You're the creepiest.
She is a complete, and I hate this phrase.
He hates it, but he has to use it. He has to use it. Spill it.
I've avoided using this the whole time, but like it's
like he gives a fuck, dude. He doesn't care. He does not care at all.
Sucks that everything. It sucks to admit that in this case, everything people seem to have thought and said about her is apparently.
He's talking about my wife, by the way, Anissa Jama. That's who he's talking about.
Apparently true. And she is a succubus.
Everything. He said everything that people are saying is true.
And she's gotten everything she can get out of Ian. And
dude, man, you can't even put yourself in the shoes of a succubus. No, if Anissa was truly a succubus, she would have probably dipped after OnlyFans. Like, that would have been a good time to escape. If that was truly the plan. Because you get some attention, you get some noise for your OnlyFans, and then you dip out. That's a good succubus strategy. Putting myself in the brain of Pedo Troll, I think that the response would then be something along the lines of, okay, well, she's bad at being a succubus. She's a terrible boss. That's what she is. Some fucking sloppy justification for him calling her a succubus.
And he's a husk of a man. I mean, you can see it.
Okay, this is another thing. This is why I made a fucking video about this shit. Is because these people, all the commentary channels, including Ethan Klein, they love being body language experts. He loves saying, he's a husk of a man. Just look at him. No energy, resting bitch face. He's a husk of a man. An absolute husk. Am I a husk now?
You know, he's basically she's puppeteering him.
You started the harassment, Ian. No, I didn't. This loser right here in the corner did. By fucking pressuring me to make a statement about all the harassment he was doing to other people. And then his freak show audience decided to come and spam the small podcast that I was working on. Freak show!
And, you know, I guess in one final Hail Mary to try to ingratiate herself to Hassan's circle for her upcoming streaming career, she is...
This is a lot of, like, just a lot of yapping.
Completely destroyed any credibility that Ian has left. Within a year, she's going to divorce Ian.
You know who also said that? Back in, like, 2019 or something? Leafy. Leafy is here. Oh, man. The similarities. But anyway, this is like this is whatever. Anissa's just trying to fucking share her life a little bit online. No mention of Ethan in this. No mention of the harassment podcast. I just went to TNT Market, which is a market here in Canada, where you can buy awesome, luxurious cakes like this one with fresh fruit on top. Yeah, really fucking insane, stalker-worthy shit right here. Now let's fast forward a little bit. All right, so this one's labeled Gallia/Giardia goes on an unhinged rant about how Anissa to prove she isn't a creepy stalker.
Or whatever her name is. I'm not sure. I just spelled it correctly. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, this sort of thing happens a lot, right? When, like, Anissa can do, like, some smarmy jokes in her tweets, and it will never be interpreted as a joke. And it kind of goes from the other side as well. Sometimes people will be watching the harassment podcast, and they won't interpret a certain thing as a joke. I'm a lot more sympathetic to people who don't interpret things on the harassment podcast as jokes, because there is a lot of blending of things there. But it is worth acknowledging.
And then, yeah, girl, you're the dumbest bitch I've ever seen in my life. If you think you can just...
Yes! I love hearing them try to hype each other up with the laughs and banter in the background. You go! You go! This is what we've been waiting for! This is definitely what you signed up for when you joined the H3 podcast. You were definitely imagining that you're going to shit talk random people in the future. Great working environment.
Tweet something like this about a random person that you actually don't know anything about. Because
what she just said is she's going on a little tangent about, oh, you're talking about someone that you don't even know kind of thing. Obviously, that's pretty rich. You are hired to basically, we'll say research for these purposes. Research, creep on, find a lot of like pointless information so your boss can harass people on his podcast. So that's what you're doing.
Seen in my life. If you think you can just tweet something like this about a random person that you...
A random person? It's just a random person. Anissa just pulled it out of the hat. She was just like, some random person. 1 in 300 million.
You actually don't know anything about because you cannot do any research in your life, then...
No, Anissa isn't going to stalk whatever accounts you have. Anissa's not going to stalk your accounts. That's a guarantee. There's going to be a lot of conflating creeping on and research. There's going to be a lot of that.
Just shut the fuck up and just live in Edmonton peacefully, bake your little donuts every single day, feed your little baby Ian. He's about to eat solids. I'm so happy for him. Yeah, he's about to turn into solid food. I'm so happy for Ian. His teasing is almost over. Yeah, I don't know, what are you doing with those tweets? You were supposed, I don't know, you were trying to hype up your amazing video that came out later or something else, but...
Wait a minute. Man, this happens so often. They always conflate me and Anissa. Trying to hype up your video, and it's like, no, I was putting out my video. Anissa was doing her tweeting. It's not Anissa's video. I know these guys love to push that narrative that, like, Anissa is puppeteering and all that sort of shit. Another reason why I released this recent video is because it's this narrative that all these commentary channels love to run with because it feels good, and there's really no other reason than that. It feels good. The people who are watching want to hear that, and it's that I didn't even make the content cop. Anissa did. And that's not true at all. Anissa, like, very intentionally was not involved in any fucking aspect of that shit. She went to LA with me to record that bit with Hassan, but it's all in here. That's my shit. Everyone complains about me becoming woke. It's like, all right, so give me the credit. I became woke because my brain got better.
But this is just pathetic, dumb, and then also, like, confidently talking about my husband or our financial situation. You are filming a podcast in a fucking basement with no...
Okay, so this is one of those moments where it's like, everyone at the H3 podcast, I think, thinks in this moment that Giardia is cooking or like making a joke because she says that we're like filming in a basement and like trying to imply that we're like poor and destitute or whatever the thing is. From their perspective, she's just joking. It's just a joke. But that's what Anissa is talking about in this tweet. You are speaking very confidently about how our financial situation is poor. You kind of have to choose one. Either you know that we're fine, or you're fucking just intentionally like lying because you want to sort of push this narrative that our lives are falling apart. And it's weird. I don't know why they're so, for lack of a better word, triggered. Like, they're very angry about this. Because, like, this is what you can expect, right? Like, if you talk about, very confidently about Anissa, me, or our financial situation, like, Anissa will fucking clap back.
no equipment, with not a single light around, with not a single plug around you, because you don't have anything around you.
And they're new.
Because you don't have anything around you. It seems like she's not even joking. It seems like she's actually being serious. Like, what the hell is this? Where is the punchline? If you guys want to say over at the Harassment Podcast that this is like a comedy bit, you need to like have something pop up on the screen that says comedy bit. Because this isn't comedy. This is like a lot of insecurity and defensiveness. Like, we were in a basement for a couple episodes of our podcast. It's okay.
New big video, Ian starts it off by being like, yeah, ignore the back, and it's just like a bunch of planks of wood.
I'm working on it. I'm working on my setup. I'm
What
like,
have you
yeah,
been
I can
doing,
see that.
man?
I can see you're trying to do something there, but I don't know what that is. And we all know that you're selling your house. We all
Look it. I set it up. I got around to it. Why are they talking about this? Why are they talking about this? I don't get it.
know what that is. And we all know that you're selling your house. We all know about your financial situation.
We all know that you're selling your house. Okay. How often does Pedo Troll say, yeah, they're snark-brained. Everyone's snark-brained. Oh, this is a snark talking point. This is a snark thing. These freaks are on fucking Kiwi Farms and all these legitimate stalker websites. They are on them. That is freak shit. We do not talk. By the way, that's why they even have these talking points about us being in a basement and like filling in the blank of like we're poor and destitute, is because we don't share this stuff. I didn't need to go into the basement and record a podcast and say, by the way, guys, this is temporary. This is temporary. Trust me. We're okay. I'm a multimillionaire, guys. Everything is fine. We're going to be living in luxury in just a few weeks. Don't you worry. They filled in the blank because they're fucking weird and creepy. Emphasis on the creepy. And they do get these talking points from these websites that are sharing this information. I don't want to tell people about whether I'm selling my house or not. What the fuck is that? And I definitely didn't do that. But your employee, your stalker employee, did do that.
You're trying to do something there, but I don't know what that is. And we all know that you're selling your house. We all
know you're selling your house. We all do? Who's we? The parasocial weirdos in your fan base? Y'all need to log off. This is gross.
all know about your financial situation.
Because they talk about it.
Against our...
Because they talk about it. I'm sorry, what? What's that?
Will, you're the one who's like posting a $20 cake for your birthday on your Twitter.
That was hilarious.
And you mentioned the date that you got it, how your date was past your birthday, what Ian did say to you, and then you call me creepy for knowing those details. What?
Yes! Yes, you are fucking creepy. You're the creepiest. You are the creepiest. By the way, guys, this is why I brought this one up. This is the tweet that she's talking about, where Anissa tweeted out, Ian randomly showed up with a belated birthday cake. I've been eyeing this one for weeks. She wasn't telling you the date. You, for some reason, thought the date was relevant and were focusing on it and are now bringing it up a couple months later as, I'm not creepy. I'm not creepy. You're the one who tweeted the date. Okay. Okay. You are creepy. You're the definition of creepy.
What Ian did say to you, and then you call me creepy for knowing those...
What Ian did say to you. Did I say anything here? I don't know. Maybe there's another tweet.
Ian did say to you, and then you call me creepy for knowing those details.
Okay. Let's take an empathy moment here. She's feeling very defensive, I imagine, because she was called creepy. And in an attempt to defend the creepiness, she's like, I'm not creepy. I know all this information because this information is publicly available. It's still fucking creepy. It's still very creepy. There's a lot of information that's publicly available. There's a lot of information that, like, people share. But when you know, like, the date that someone, I don't know, posted a picture of their child, that would be creepy, right? But, you know, based on this defense, it's not creepy. You know, when you add the additional context of things, it becomes creepy.
Why the fuck did you say that in the first place?
Why the fuck did you say that in the first place? I don't know, because she was trying to fucking be a normal person on the internet that's just sharing normal ass shit.
You were the one typing it in. Like, you're the one taking a photo of that cake. You're the one who posted it. I'm sorry that I know what cake it is. And
I'm sorry that I know what cake it is. Oh, okay. So she probably just knew it. She didn't even research it. She just knew it. I know that cake. I've seen that cake before.
and it's $20, and like all the people know about that. So I don't know, what are you trying to do here? Are you trying to, I don't know, gather up 5 of your fans against me? I think I can handle all 5 of them. I'm gonna be good.
Did you say Vibery? Five of your fans? Oh, oh, that's a joke. 5 of your fans.
I can handle all 5 of them. I'm gonna be good. I don't know. It's just that.
Okay, well, fucking. Why are you talking about it? If you're so good, why are you talking about it, huh?
Dumbest shit. And like, I didn't reply because I don't use any like social platforms to reply on, and I really waited for this moment right now just to mention how fucking dumb you are. Yeah. Like, I just want you to know, because you are watching this and you're reading every
she's
single
our biggest
comment.
fan, dude.
Huge fan.
She doesn't hide it. She's
Yes.
talking about like all the details. I was like, oh, she's a fan. Oh.
Well, I mean, she doesn't need to hide it, right? Like it comes into our lives. Like, you guys know how harassment works. Maybe you guys don't know how harassment works. When you talk to 20,000 people on your podcast or more, like, it just goes. Like, if you're on the internet, we're going to see that shit. Like, there's no way of avoiding it. So
She's like, if you scroll down, she posted a title even before we went live. She was already in the comments. She was like already commenting on the title before we went live. She's there every single day.
Hi, girl. You
She's
dumb
watching
fuck.
it,
You
and
loser.
I just don't know.
This is going to be.
Also, if I can add,
Of course. Please.
they have so much heat for Anissa, man. Every time I've seen like a clip of me with them talking about me, it's always like, yeah, he's like the fucking, who was that character? Simple, I think he's called me Simple Ian or something like that. It's just a character from like a Ben Stiller movie. And I'm like, this is it? This is the treatment I get? Simple Jack, that's what it is. Yeah.
Galia, you're infinitely smarter than her, more successful than her,
More capable.
sorry that she's good at her job. Like, her knowing all the details, that's literally her job. That's not.
Her job is knowing the details. Okay, whatever, man. Knowing the details. All right. I don't know. I don't get, like, redefining the stalker shit. This is a weird job. That's really weird. I don't know. This isn't something to aspire to. That is interesting, though. Let's think about that for a moment. Like, you can be creepy and good at your job if your job is to be creepy. You know what I mean? If you're being paid to be creepy, then, like, fucking mission accomplished. If there's something there, like, if it's relevant, like, you know, if you're piecing things together, like, if it was relevant that Anissa talked about, like, a belated birthday cake, and then you looked at the date, and the date that it was posted was not belated, it was on the day of her birthday, maybe you got some, like, breaking news there. Like, fuck, Anissa lied. She posted a cake on her birthday, not her belated birthday. Then maybe that's breaking news. But this really isn't fucking research, guys. Like, if you don't have anything, just say that.
Not creepy. She's good at her job.
Creepy is like the most pathetic description for what it is.
And she does it every time, and I've seen a lot of people mention that she does it like almost Trump-esque. Creepy Galia, just trying to do her.
Creepy Galia is creepy. Creepy Giardia, very Giardia. It's awesome. Sometimes you do need to invoke a little Trump, okay?
It's snark brain.
And then
She takes
also,
all the snark narratives, right? And
she
then
says
she thinks,
that I'm scary, and that like I'm creepy to her, and I'm the most creepy thing that ever happened to her.
I mean, when someone's all up in your shit, creeping around, that's creepy. I mean, that's just a fact. She's not inviting you to look at her tweets every hour on the hour.
Ever. Girl, you just like posted a video about all of those snarkers who are talking about you, and I'm the creepiest one.
And again, she said Anissa. She's labeling Anissa as the one who's talking about the harassers or the snarkers, whatever she's referring to it as. That's interesting. Again, that's not fucking Anissa's video. I made that video. I was fucking fed up of seeing these losers talking shit about me and Anissa.
one. Out of every single incel that you've ever mentioned, I'm the most creepy that you've ever met.
About her. I didn't even know what she's talking about.
Yes, and I also wanted to mention that your dumb fuck husband just posted a video before that's called "Why Are You Scared of Immigrants?" And you are so fucking scared of me. That's the first thing you ever mentioned about me.
Somebody's scared of an
this
immigrant.
creepy immigrant is like all up in my shit.
I'm getting
Yes.
xenophobic vibe.
See, this is the problem, right? Is like, it's like you can hear Ethan in the background saying, "I'm getting xenophobic vibes." Like, why are you pressuring your employee? Well, I guess she didn't need to be pressured. She's probably going to do this no matter what. But it's such a gross work environment. The fact that everyone has to like come out and like, because fucking Pedo Troll's the one that fucking started all of this. This is the work environment that he's created. I think a lot of these people at the podcast would totally prefer like a different job, like a different role. I'm saying, like, I don't think they want to be on camera saying this shit.
Glock her. Glock her.
I'm an angry bitch.
Right?
Yeah,
Am I doing it right?
Yeah.
You're smarter,
Yeah.
more capable,
More likable.
I have a job.
You've overcome more in life. You have a job.
I have
You
a credit
managed
score.
to.
This is interesting, guys. This is interesting. Oftentimes there is, like, you know, Anissa will mention there's a lot of misogyny on this podcast. I don't say it because I know it triggers people. I know the word misogyny triggers the fuck out of people. So I try to, you know, think about young Ian, because I do want to convert some of these young Ians into having a more empathetic worldview. And I know I got to avoid some of these terms like misogyny, but this is like the perfect example. No one on the podcast maybe a year ago would be like downplaying sex work. They're like, oh yeah, being a sex worker is totally like fine and awesome. But in this moment, in their hatred for Anissa, they're like, fucking get a job. Like, you don't have a real job. And it's like, okay, so you guys, like, you're so fucking hater brain. You can't pause for a moment. I don't know. Like, Anissa has unlikable characteristics that you can go after. Like, she's loud. She posts a lot on Twitter. I get it. But they can't focus on, like, what is objective and true. This is probably the least creepy thing that she's done online, is have a back and forth with someone arguing about whether or not she's creepy. That is the least creepiest thing.
That's what my work is right now, and I'm happy that it is. It's kind of like fun to do that. But
fun.
Sometimes I like wake up and I'm like, what is this world? Like,
I'm telling you right now, it's not fun. As someone who's doing it, like, it is not fun to do. I like, maybe if you haven't gone to therapy, it's fun to do. Maybe if you don't know how to, like, find purpose and joy in the world, it's fun to do. But what she's doing right now is not fun. Like, this shit is, like, obviously I'm responding to it, and she's not gonna like that because it's fucking mean. It doesn't feel like you're being heard. You know, it sucks. It sucks ass. So yes, you are not having fun. I can guarantee that. We can hear it in your voice. Ethan makes it awkward by calling Anissa a bitch. Again, there's no, like, concept of, like I might be hurting other people, or this might not be good for my fucking soul if I refer to women as bitches. Obviously, when the hate consumes you, it doesn't matter.
Every breath you take. Yeah.
Move you make.
Every step you take. I'll be watching.
Oh, you guys are being creepy again.
I know. That's what I was in my
they are
mind. I was
not
like,
creepy. I am creepy. This
I don't
isn't
know
creepy.
who you are, lady, but sure.
oh, sure, I'm creepy. Yeah. No, you guys are right. I'm creepy.
Wait, that
I'm
was
super creepy. That
Are you
sucks
like-
for you.
AB is against all women. We just heard all of that, right? He didn't know my name. He's a misogynist over here.
I don't hate women. I hate bitches.
Oh, God. Uh-oh.
Clip that, Twitter. Suck my dick.
Uh-oh.
That's gonna be Ian's new tattoo.
So you must really hate Anissa then.
No.
What? I'm just doing.
He didn't say it. He didn't say it. He was clever about it that time. That's good. He's learning.
The transitive property here.
What's going on Mars, Dan?
Shut up, baby. I do like that they're using that as a soundbite. That's kind of awesome.
Now that she's back in the atmosphere with drops of Jupiter and her.
All right. So that was that. This one, this one's fucking wild. By the way, shout out Denny's. Shout out basements all around the world. Shout out fucking many people.